Good morning. It is a nice fall morning. Well, actually, it's raining again. So I decided I was going to bake an apple fall cake. So here we go. This is a vegan, oil-free apple fall cake. Okay, what you want to do, and I'm making it in the baking pan, so I have less dishes to do. And as you know, if you follow my channel, you know I like one bowl recipes. I don't like to use a whole lot of dishes, even though I have a dishwasher. That's just how I am. Okay, what you want to do, first of all, is you want to take and put 2 cups of your oatmeal in the bottom of the pan. And you want to put a cup of milk over top of it. So you got 2 cups of oatmeal and 1 cup of milk over top of the oatmeal. And you want to give that a nice soak. Soak all that in there. Once you got it all covered with your milk, you want to start adding your other ingredients. I had a 1/2 cup of cranberries, dried cranberries inside this dish here, soaking. You want to soak your cranberries. When you're baking raisins or cranberries, make sure you soak them for about 5 to 10 minutes before you get started, which I did that already. I like to show recipes, pretty much everything already cut up and measured out, so you don't have to watch all that. And then you just want to take and pour that around in your milk. And as you've seen, I used the water that I covered the berries. I don't really like to throw that water out because I feel like it's got some of the berry juice in it from them soaking in it. And I like that. Even in my cookies, I do that. And never hurts. So I'm going to just keep doing it. They're just dried cranberries, or you can use raisins. I like the cranberry taste. Okay, and then you just mix that around as good as you can there. Then you want to just sprinkle some cinnamon on top of that. And I told you before I use stevia, but if you use sugar, put about a 1/2 cup of sugar in your mix. And you'll want to mix the sugar in with your oatmeal before you get started. So like, as the milk's on there, you can add your sugar and mix it all around. But I'm going to just do stevia today, so I'm just going to sprinkle some stevia on here. Not a whole lot. And I'll mix it inside the milk, like so. Now this is pure stevia that I use, so it's very sweet. But if you buy it at the store, some of it I see it's equal to sugar. So like if it's a cup of sugar, if your recipe asks for a cup of sugar, then it's a cup of stevia. But that's not in this case. This stuff is very sweet. There's no additive, anything else in it. So it's very sweet stevia. Okay. Oops, I forgot my flaxseed egg. And it kind of got a little too, I shouldn't have forgot it, and I did. But we're going to doctor this up. I think it'll turn out just fine. This is a really forgiving cake. So I did forget, but we're just going to mix it through the oatmeal mixture, because I like to make sure I have the flaxseed meal. Flaxseed meal is very good for you, but it also adds as your egg. Like I told you before, you have 1 tablespoon a flaxseed meal with 3 tablespoons of water to make an egg in a recipe. So this was just 1 egg, so it was 1 tablespoon of flaxseed meal and 3 tablespoons of water. And I like to scrape off the sides of the dish. I have a nonstick silicone bottom on this pan that I put in here that don't go up the sides, but that's okay because this is just a thin cake, so don't have to. And I'm going to add walnuts. Now, you don't have to add anything to this except the apples on top, but I like walnuts on a fall cake. So share in your comments if you like walnuts or pecans on a fall cake. I do, so we are going to add that. And then I sliced up 2 apples, and I sliced them about this thin. I peeled them first, and you just want to layer them. Okay, so you want to preheat your oven to 350. I just did that. I just turned it on. And see how I'm layering these apples on here? I mean, you don't have to be real pretty, but when it comes out, they're just baked so nice when they're added here like this. And like I said, this was 2 apples. And I might have a little extra left over, but that's okay. Then I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of cinnamon on top of the apples. Okay. What you want to do is you want to preheat your oven to 350, and you'll be baking this for about 30 minutes. You can check it at 30 minutes, and if you need a little bit longer, you can, because all ovens are different. Mine's about 30 minutes. So, all right, we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so there's our apple fall cake. And I cut a piece out, and we're going to put a little whipped cream on it, and we're going to let my daughter test it. Okay. Top it with whipped cream or ice cream or whatever you like to top it with. Now it's going to be hot. She says it's good, so I hope that you all enjoy. I hope you try it. All right, well, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.